To the east.
Cessna 8546 Uniform Fox Tower, hold short, runway 24, arriving traffic.
Hold short, runway 24. 8546 Uniform. I remembered the runway.
Nice, that was very good, very good.
Gotta say it.
Yes, sir, you do.
Cessna 105 Echo Delta, traffic just off the departure in runway 24 for a left turn out to the east of the Cessna, climbing through 3,600. 5 Echo Delta, looking for traffic.
Yeah,
It's got a pretty tight pattern.
because one day you will be flying an airport with multiple runways, and they need to know what runway you're on.
73 Kilo Fox Tower, if you're still up, traffic 7 miles southwest of Fox, 4,600 is a Cessna inbound for Fox.
Retractable gear.
It is.
Nice.
Cessna 5 Echo Delta, that cruise call traffic's not going to be a factor for you, he's eastbound. 5 Echo Delta.
And we'll get ready, I bet. We'll be next.
Yep.
I'll open the window once we get above 1,000 feet.
Centurion 0 Delta Bravo, turn left taxiway Alpha 5, right on Alpha taxi to fuel or parking this frequency. Have a good day.
Delta Bravo, thank you.
Cessna 8546 Uniform Fox Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. 8546 Uniform.
Cessna 46 Uniform, understand you want to go east?
A firm.
Cessna 46 Uniform, roger, right downwind departure to the east is approved.
Right downwind departure. 8546 Uniform.
Once it clears you, go ahead and start your roll, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hesitating because he didn't tell us which way he wanted us to go since we were going east.
Which way did he tell us to do, right or left?
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, at first he didn't tell us. I was like,
Yep, figured out.
Okay.
Yeah, once it clear you, go ahead and start that roll.
Okay. So they're probably expecting you to...
Yeah, that for timing.
Yep.
Doing good, no rush.
Alright, let us roll. Enter instruments in the green. Airspeed alive.
Fox Tower, Cessna 733 X-ray is ready to go runway 24. I'd like to remain close right for some touch and goes.
Cessna 733 X-ray Zulu Fox Tower, right close traffic is approved. Wind variable at 4, clear for
Hold it
takeoff.
right there.
Report downwind.
There you go.
Roger.
Good. As it gets hotter, we have to be careful on how hard we rotate, right?
Yeah.
So that was good. Very good. Now we'll keep pulling up to stay at 70. A little thermal action going to help us.
Yeah, that it
We'll
is.
take it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Usually the other side, what goes up, usually comes down. So
Yeah.
we'll feel a sink in a second. There it is.
Cessna 5 Echo Delta, runway 24, clear to land, wind variable at 4.
105 Echo Delta, quit land runway 24.
Cessna 8546 Uniform, if you'd like, you can make a left downwind departure to the east. You can make a left downwind.
Left downwind departure, 8546 uniform. Go ahead and turn slowly left. I know it's a little early, but we'll just do it very slowly.
Cessna 3 X-ray Zulu, right crosswinds approved at pilot's discretion, number 2, following a Cessna on the south side midfield.
X0 half inside, turning right.
Pitch up just a little more to get 70, just a little bit. There you go. And now turn left downwind, please.
Okay.
Good, glad we got your seat all tidied up.
Yeah, it feels a lot better. For sure.
So what we do on
Cessna
a,
733 X-ray Zulu number 2, following Cessna traffic south side, just south of Apollo Park on base for a full stop. Number 2, runway 24, clear touch and go, wind variable at 4.
what we do is we get on downwind,
Roger,
and
looking
then
for
stay
that
on downwind,
left downwind traffic.
and then keep climbing. And we just want to stay on downwind and not veer over towards
Cessna
final.
3 X-ray Zulu, he's wing up, left base.
Okay, 60 live, got him on number 2.
Good. And we just keep on climbing.
Yep.
And then once we get about the freeway, we can turn out on heading, you know.
Okay.
So how much fuel do we have on board total today?
About 24.
Okay, good.
12 per side.
Thank you.
Track Zulu's train right base.
Cessna 3 X-ray Zulu, roger, intervals on short final. Number 2, runway 24, clear
Pretty
touch and
sweet
go.
today, isn't it?
It is.
Clear touch and go.
Beautiful
Cessna
day.
3 Zulu.
Be a lot of people out and about.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you can now turn.
Fox information, Tango,
right,
runway 24,
follow
wind
this
variable
road.
at 5, altimeter 299.5, runway 24 news.
It's gonna be hot while the sun's shining on us, but in a little bit we'll be out of the sun.
Yeah.
It'll cool off. One of the nice.
Cessna 5 Echo Delta, turn left taxiway Alpha 5, right on Alpha, taxi to fuel or parking this frequency, have a good day.
And 5 Echo Delta will turn off on Alpha 5, looking for a taxi back for another departure.
Cessna 5 Echo Delta, roger, runway 24, taxiway Alpha and Alpha 7.
Alpha 7 for 105 Echo Delta, thanks sir.
One of the things I love about downwind departures is you're right by the runway if you have an issue.
Yep.
Like right now, we can easily, if the engine died, we could just glide.
Cessna 854, uniform, free change approved, have a good flight. We'll see you later. Josh Brooks, 124.55, if he's like flight following.
Frequency change approved. Skyhawk 854 uniform. Good day.
There you go.
Had to think a little bit.
Yeah. I was just backing you up in case you didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice. We could easily glide back to the runway.
Yeah.
We're almost out of gliding range for the runway, almost. But yeah, it gives you a few options. All right, my friend, let's climb up to 5,000 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll get us out of the sun after that. We'll do some normal maneuvers, and then we'll get ready for some woodwork.
All right.
Very nice. Welcome back to the sky.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, after a couple weeks off.
I know, it's always like a little bit of wind or things. And
Yeah.
you know, about June 15th, though, till about October 1st,
Yeah.
I would not be, you're going to be getting it bumpy in the summer, but
Yeah.
by far and large, there's probably, we might only get canceled once, maybe twice due to weather.
Yeah.
It's mostly going to be very flyable. So there'll be the occasional squawk or maintenance issue, but
Fox Tower, Warrior 2901 Bravo, ready for departure to the west, stay with you.
Warrior 290 on Bravo Fox Tower, westbound departures approved, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, wind calm. And how far west are you going to go?
Just to the west practice area for 01 Bravo.
Warrior 01 Bravo, roger. I'm going to switch over to Joshua because they have other people out in that area, so that way you can talk to them.
01 Bravo.
Warrior 01 Bravo, you are cleared for takeoff.
01 Bravo, clear for takeoff.
everybody goes to the west
runway,
practice
21.
area. I like going out here.
Yeah.
Fox Tower, Cessna 733 X Zulu, right downwind for the
I'm
option.
going to see if we can get 5-5. We're coming
Cessna
pretty
3
good.
X Zulu, runway 24,
Yeah,
cleared
we are.
option,
Give us a
wind
little
calm.
cooler temperature.
Traffic departing priority arrival is at Cherokee, taking runway at this time.
Thank you, Roger.
And it's also a VFR cruising altitude, so
Oh, yeah.
a little more separation from IFR traffic. IFR cruises on even numbers,
Yeah.
not minus 500. And then when you go eastbound, VFR, it's 500 foot,
Yep.
but on odd thousands. Learn that in our cross countries.
Yeah.
I'll grab a sip of water.
Okay.
All right, 400 to go. This is a really nice day, isn't it?
It is real smooth. I like it.
I know. Gosh, why can't it just stay like this all summer long?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if we had 5 knots down the runway, I could have your landings perfected in 5 flights. You know?
Yeah. If we could count on it every day. Yeah.
I know, it'd be easy, you know. That's the hardest part about learning out here, but
Yeah.
you know, the good news is you'll learn how to handle bumpy and crosswinds and changing winds, and you'll be very good at that. You know, which is, it all equals out.
Fox Tower 733 X-ray Zulu's on the upwind, like straight out.
Cessna 3 X-ray Zulu, roger, straight out, departure approved.
Hey, good, roger, talk to you later.
Cessna 3 X-ray Zulu, roger, appreciate approved, highway flight, we'll see you later. Cessna 105, back at Delta Fox Tower, right close traffic is approved, report downwind, runway 24. Wind, variable at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Great level out, Dan. Really nice. That was fantastic. And I like it at a higher power setting at 2500 when it's this hot and this high.
Yeah. That's why I left it there.
No, I agree. I like it.
Yeah. You need that extra power.
Yes, sir. Good. You're flying really smooth.
Fox Tower 792-061.
This is great.
Northwest with information tango for landing.
Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of drills here. Let's just start by warming up.
Okay.
I want you to maintain 5,500 and turn right to a heading of south.
Right to south.
Cessna 061, roger, make right traffic, runway 24, report downwind.
Right traffic, runway 24, report downwind.
Cessna 061, traffic 1 o'clock and 5 miles, 3,300, indicated climbing northwestbound to Cherokee.
061's looking.
We are 500 feet above Palmdale's Class Delta airspace, so no factor there.
All right.
Otherwise, we couldn't get anywhere within 4 miles of there. They come out 4 miles and up to 5,000.
Yeah.
Cessna 061, night traffic set your 1 to 2 o'clock and 3 miles, 3,500 climbing. If you don't have them in sight, make a left, suggest you make a left turn 20 degrees for that traffic.
Very good, Dan. Very good.
Yeah. I was gonna say I waited like 3 months for a day like this to fly. Just freaking awesome.
Welcome, my friend.
Yeah.
It's good to be up here with you, man. It's really nice like this. It really is.
1 o'clock and a mile and a half at 3,700.
Okay, let's do a right standard rate turn
Okay.
to a heading of west.
Right to west, standard rate.
And standard rate will be like literally pegging that thing in the center of that little hash. There you go. And it's hard to hold it all the time. Don't come too fixated on the, take your eyes back out. Your nose, we're just a teensy tiny descent. So maybe just a little nose up attitude, barely. Or a little nose up trim. Not much though. And that's the secret to maintaining altitude. Recognizing that little trend early, and then you come back to your turn coordinator for standard rate. Nice job. That was really smooth, Dan. I like that.
You can definitely tell the magnetic variation, just looking at the roads and looking at our own instruments.
You can. You absolutely can. Absolutely. Yeah, it's 12 degrees out here.
Yeah,
Is the variation.
Yeah, so looks about right.
Now I want you to do a left standard rate turn.
Okay.
To a heading of 120. 120 standard rate.
Left to 120 standard rate.
5,500 feet. There you go. Notice how standard rate turns are really easy and smooth?
Yeah.
And it feels like you're in an airliner, doesn't it?
It does.
Guess what? They do standard rate turns unless they have to do differently.
Yeah.
Because they want the passengers to feel, you know,
yeah.
They don't want them to spill their Coke in their laps.
Yeah.
They're not doing steep turns like we are, right?
No.
You know, so when you're under the hood, it should kind of feel like you're flying around with grandma in the back seat, right? You want to treat her nice and easy, unless you got a wild grandma.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can throw in some stalls and steep turns and stuff like that. But excellent. We'll just bring our altitude up very gently. It doesn't have to be fast. A little bit. Very good rollout in your heading. I like that. Okay, one more drill.
Okay.
Just a, actually, we'll just hold this for a moment. Just for better airspace. Good. I love how smooth you're flying. Those tiny little adjustments, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do, in a minute, we're going to get a little bit away from Palmdale, and then we're going to do a little bit of steep turn action.
Okay.
And then we'll get ready for hood. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Actually, let's skip steep turns. You're flying so smooth. Let's get ready in a moment for the hood.
Okay.
And let me get a timer ready to go so I can... You have to do 3 hours of this in private pilot training. We're going to do about 0.2 or 0.3 today, maybe a little more. Okay, I'll hold the controls. Little bites, my controls.
Your controls.
All right, sir, you can go ahead and experiment with both those foggers. I know you'll have to take your glasses off. So you want the ones that allow you to see all your instruments.
I think they fell on the floor.
Okay, well, can you reach them? Let's see. If not, I'll reach back.
I can't even see them.
Okay, so you got the controls. Watch out for traffic.
Okay. Yeah, I set them on the seat, and I think they just fell. Even with the smooth flying.
And our 105 Echo Delta is off the runway, looking for clearance to taxi back to runway 24 for departure.
Cessna 105 Echo Delta Fox Tower, Roger, runway 24, taxi. Alpha 7.
Runway 24, Alpha 7, 105 Echo Delta.
Well, darn it. Sure you didn't put them in the pocket of the seat?
Maybe I did. Your controls?
My controls.
All right, I'll try that. Okay, yeah, that's where I put them because I figured they would have fallen on the floor otherwise. So I'll try these guys first.
Right.
Yeah, I can actually see all the control. I mean, all the instruments on this one. So
Okay, excellent.
give it a shot.
Okay, your controls.
My controls.
Okay, here's all I want for now. I just want you to maintain an east heading, just like we are,
Okay.
and just stay right around 5,500.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to demonstrate some stuff first.
Okay.
Okay, watch this. Keep your hands on the controls with me.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to look at your attitude indicator.
Okay.
And does that look relatively level with the horizon?
Yes.
Now watch this. I'm going to move it half a dot above. Watch this.
You can actually feel that.
Yep, but do you see that half dot above?
Yep.
Now if we watch over time, our airspeed is going to keep slowing. We're at 85.
Yep.
Does that make sense? And look
Yep.
at our altimeter. It's ever so slightly climbing.
Yep.
Now I'm going to go slightly low with it. Let's watch
Okay.
this. Watch your attitude indicator.
Yep.
And
So
let's
we're
put it
half
right
a dot
there.
low.
And watch our airspeed increase and see
Yep.
the descent.
Yep.
Do you see how small it is?
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't. So we'll go back. Now look at your power. Well, wait 1 second actually. And let's lower that power just a hair to 25. Right there is good.
Yeah, we got a little high with that.
Yeah. So now your goal is to trim so that you hold an east heading and 5500. It's probably close.
Okay.
But if you need it, just make tiny little adjustments with the trim. Now I want you to explore some other instruments.
Okay.
I want you to watch your turn coordinator. And I want you to put the tiniest left and right turn in. Rock your wings a little. See that turn coordinator?
Yeah, it's immediate.
Yep, it's very immediate, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the attitude indicator is sort of a little harder to tell on the turns.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, very good. And now we look at our heading indicator. We can see that we're on a heading of about, I don't know, 075-ish.
Okay, so we'll come back to east.
Yeah, that sounds good. We're just sort of doing what we call an introduction today.
All right.
Very good. I'd say you're doing better than the average Yogi Bear. You're kind of smooth, and I like that. Just tiny adjustments and let things settle. See where things trend, and then you make an adjustment.
Oh yeah.
If you can believe it, to get your instrument rating, you have to have 40 hours of hood time, and you get very used to it. You get very, very good at it.
Oh yeah.
You notice how we're just a skosh low?
Yeah.
Ever so slight. So just maybe trim a hair nose up, just a little. Let's just kind of see how that kind of helps the situation over a minute. Most people under the hood will tend to accidentally turn left because you're holding on with your left hand. So see how we're about 10 degrees left?
Yeah.
And that's because you're just the weight of your hand.
Yeah.
So this is the other trick I use for instrument flying. Take a break and look at my fingers. Watch this. You should fly with 3 fingers. You know, and just away from the radio switch or wherever's comfortable.
5.7 miles, would like to go around at...
And that helps avoid the weight of the left hand sort of dragging it down.
Yeah.
It also keeps us from over-controlling it.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we fly around. I'll give you some drills. In a minute, I'm going to do some drills. And you fly around for 18 minutes, you're going to be a smoother VFR pilot for it.
Yeah.
So when you notice you're high or low, I want you to call that out to let me know if and when you recognize it.
Yeah, we're low.
Okay.
Just a tad low.
Yeah, you just say correcting altitude.
Correcting altitude.
Good. And any corrections are just slight. Like, never be in a rush to get there. That'd almost be almost too much of a rush. Good. Okay, I'm going to give you a drill, my friend.
Okay.
I want you to turn right to a heading of south.
Right.
Standard rate turn.
Right, standard rate, heading of south.
With information takeoff.
Cessna 66961 Fox Tower, make right traffic, runway 24, report downwind.
Right traffic 24.
So set standard rate with the left turn coordinator, and then you just hold that bank right there. There you go, good.
Turn anytime.
105 Echo Double, turn left this time, thank you.
Proud of you, Dan.
Start your left base to runway 24, number 1, runway 24, cleared to land wind.
You're doing really nice. Most students don't do this well. Well, that was beautiful.
Awesome.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, I now want you to do a left standard rate turn to 030.
Left 030.
Cessna Flight Echo Delta, make a right turn about 20 degrees, traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles. 4,000 is a Cessna inbound for Fox.
105 Echo Delta, turn right 20 degrees.
Cessna 73 Kilo Foxtrot traffic at your 11 o'clock and 4 miles, turning southeastbound Skyhawk, 3,100.
Well, Dan, that's darn impressive.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, man. You're doing really good. Okay, now let's do a left turn to a heading of west.
Left turn to west.
Yeah, anytime I see a turn to the hood, it's just standard rate.
Okay.
While you're doing that, ignore me. I'm just going to play with something for a minute.
Oh, okay.
17 Kilo Foxtrot, the Cessna has you in sight. He's at your 10 o'clock, 10 to 11 o'clock in a mile and a half. 17 Kilo Foxtrot, roger.
Foxtrot, Cessna 961 is downwind for touch and go.
Cessna 961, extend your downwind. I'll call your base number 2 following Cessna traffic on a 3.5 mile final.
961 will extend our base.
17 Kilo Foxtrot, runway 2.
Wow. Well, Dan, that is just great. Good. So you got turns down really well right off the bat.
Awesome.
And altitude control. I like it. So now we're going to add a new factor, the vertical component, okay?
Okay.
It's a little more challenging. What I want you to do is I want you to think about climbing to 5,700. Now,
Okay.
anything more than 50 feet, we need to go full power.
Okay.
Now, it's a slow transition with the nose up a little bit. Be very careful. And I'd stop about right there
Okay.
with the pitch up. And notice how you're at about, what, about 7 degrees, 8 degrees on the attitude indicator? Just hold that. And now lower the nose at 5,700 and pull the power back.
Okay.
Put that nose right back on the horizon with the attitude indicator. Power back to 2,500. Power back a little more. And now bring your eyes right back to there. That was good. Really good. A little trickier, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little trickier. Now we're going to practice a descent.
Okay.
Now, just like in normal descents, now we'll kind of gently get back on west while I talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. You gotta...
Fixation?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's what happened.
No, this is great. I want you to
Yeah.
experience this. We have to
Gotta see what can happen.
keep our scan going, right? It's almost a guarantee that if we fixate on one thing for too long, something else will drift out of spec.
Yeah.
You know? Good. So that's the secret sauce, is to keep your scan moving.
Yep.
Keep the scan moving. Very good, very good. Okay, we're going to try something a little more challenging, and that's descents. Now,
Okay.
before we do it, on a descent, you have to smoothly introduce power prior to getting to your altitude, so you actually level out at designed altitude, right?
Yeah.
If we wait to that altitude, we're going to blast right by it, right?
Yep.
So we're going to descend down to 5,200 feet.
Okay.
Okay, west heading, and I want you to maintain 5,200. So we
Okay.
always start with carb heat, just like normal.
Yep.
And now since you're already trimmed, you don't have to pull back on the yoke. Just pull the power back to 2, and let the nose sort of gently come down on its own. Right there, that's good. You can kind of support it, but just keep your airspeed. That's perfect. See, it didn't require much, right?
Nope. Yeah, I've always heard, like, for a given trim, the plane will eventually settle out at the same speed,
You're
regardless of the
100% correct.
power setting.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Now we're watching, and at about 5,300, I would bring the power slowly back to 2,500 while you bring the nose up.
Okay.
Probably about 100, maybe 75 feet above. Good job holding your west heading.
Tower 9600, gonna go around.
So maybe just a hair early. That wasn't your fault. I told you to do that.
Yeah.
But we can note that maybe 50 feet above would be good. But now we just gently let it down and then get our nose back now that we're there. And let's come back to a west heading. Pretty nice, Dan. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, since you're doing so well, we're going to turn it up a notch.
Okay.
All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to climb to 5,600 while simultaneously turning left to a heading of east. So a climb
Okay.
and a left turn to east. And everything's slow, tiny, and smooth. We're never in a rush. Now notice how the VSI is at 0.
Yeah.
And the attitude indicator is almost on the horizon.
So I need to go nose up.
Yes, sir.
All
Nose
right.
up to about 7 degrees. Right about 7 degrees is about perfect. Yeah, somewhere in there, maybe even a little more. There you go. Now we're climbing again. Now watch for east. I'm multitasking you.
Okay.
Roll out on east when you get there. Keep that nose up. There you go.
No power 961, we are right down.
Got 200 more feet to climb, so continue the nose up.
Cessna 961, runway 24, cleared low approach.
You're doing remarkably well. I'd say the only mistake is letting that drop a little bit,
Yeah.
but don't mistake that
Which
as
happens.
Oh yeah, don't mistake this as you're doing bad. You're doing exceptional. I just want to point out where that happened.
Yeah.
And at 5,600, we'll have you level out on a heading of east.
Okay.
We're going to go about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Not quite at altitude yet, but almost. There you go. A little more nose up. I like that. And once you're at 5,600, I want you to level out in a cruise configuration there. I can tell you spent some good time on simulators,
Yeah.
because you're doing great.
Not lately, but yeah, I have.
Okay, at this altitude, 5,600, I want you to do a right turn to a heading of south, please.
Right to south. Okay, we're south, we're a little high, so I need to nose down just a little bit.
Good, I like the tiny adjustment. Tiny, I like it. We kind of look at our power setting, it might be just a skosh high as well. We always want to keep that in
Yeah.
our occasional cross check.
And 961, on the go.
2 more minutes and then we'll come off the hood.
Okay.
Cessna 961, runway correction, right close traffic is approved, report down.
Right, close traffic, report down to 961.
All right, let's go turn right to a heading of 270.
Right 270. Alright, we are at 270.
Very good, very good. All right, Dan, you can come off the hood. My controls.
Your controls?
Put that back in the pocket. We got to remember those when we go in today, okay?
Yeah.
Dude,
That was fun. I mean,
nice
just,
work.
I think the day just lended itself to this kind of stuff.
It does.
Let me get a swig of water real quick.
Of course.
Yeah, it was, I mean, just a beautiful day to do that because
Yeah.
plane does exactly what you want it to do.
Cessna 61, runway 24, clear to land, wind variable 3.
3124961, thank you.
Notice I'm not even touching the controls. I'm just trimming a little bit. Give me some knuckles, dude. That was great. Dude, that was really good. So, okay, I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. That is the best that a student has ever done the first time on their hood.
Wow.
If you keep that up, that's fantastic. So I want to point something out to you just while we're here because we have a neat opportunity.
Okay.
And let's maintain 5,500 for me, okay?
Okay.
So let's come up just a hair. I want you to look out here at Palmdale. And
Yeah.
do you see that green circle kind of just off the right side of our nose? The farthest green circle, crop circle.
I see like a half of one.
Okay, perfect. Look past it. Do you see a little white, tiny white building in the field between it and the runway at about 1 o'clock? Or just go to the runway right over here and look at the little white building in the tan field. It's a tiny little white speck.
I almost can't see it from here because the
Here,
cow's in the way. I was
I'll
going to turn.
lower the nose really quick.
Okay.
See the green circle? You don't see the green crop circle?
Like right, pretty much right off our nose, just
At 1 o'clock. Out there.
the 3/4 circle.
Any of the circles.
Yeah, what about them?
Look right past it. You see a white building in that field. Okay, we gotta climb. Okay, no
I
worries.
can't see. I don't know what you're referring to. I think.
I'll put it out your window. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
I
us
thought
back up because of the airspace.
Yeah, I thought I saw the VOR.
Give me
for
power.
that.
Sorry, a little power. That's what I was pointing out, is the VOR.
Oh, okay. It's a little like kind of almost like a bowling pin shaped building.
Yes.
Got it.
We're gonna put it outside your left window.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was looking for a building and I was seeing the VOR. All right, I'm gonna go to full to get us back up.
Sounds good.
Is that what you had this tuned to?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And later I'll be teaching you about the VOR and how to use it.
Oh, nice.
I just wanted to show you what it looks like since we're gonna fly right by it. We're usually not over here, so that's why we'll level out right here, sir.
Okay.
Very good, very good. We'll maintain this altitude. Yeah, I want you to be able to see that out your window as we go by. I just wanted you to be able to see it. That's what we're going to play with next time we're under the hood. Looks like you already are a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a whole lesson on that. We'll cover
Okay.
that stuff. But I just wanted you to see it. Earlier they had a B2 on the ramp. I don't think they do now.
Oh, that would have been awesome to see.
Yeah, we'll keep flying this way and we'll take a look.
Okay.
Very good. Where's Fox Field from here?
Pretty much right on our nose.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. You see
Yep.
Apollo Park?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We're not going quite back to the airport, but we're going to go this way and then go on the south side. I'm going to bring you in from a different way that we normally don't come in from.
Okay.
That way you can sort of get some, get a feel for it.
It's always cool, like flying right over an airport. And
Oh, it
just
is.
looking at it. Especially if there's a B2 out there, that would have been really rad.
Oh, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful airplanes.
Yeah.
They do a lot of great work down there. It's also nice, it's comforting flying over an airport because if our engine died right now,
Yeah.
I would be taking the controls and I got no problem landing it without an engine on that runway.
Yeah, we got a lot of choices actually.
ABCs, right?
Yep.
The really would go airspeed 65,
Yep.
best landing area, that runway right there.
Yep.
And then I would still continue to run my checklist, right?
Yeah.
Fuel selector valve on both, mixture
Yep.
all the way in, carb heat out, or ignition on both, and then check and make sure that our primer's locked.
Yep.
Nothing started. Okay, we'll get ready to land off. Why should we
Off.
check our checklist first? Verify
Yep.
the checklist.
Yeah.
And then what would it be for securing it? Why don't you talk me through that?
Okay, securing it.
What
Fuel
do you-
selector to off. Make sure idle cutoff. Key off. Pretty much everything else is irrelevant at this point. 7700 for the squawk. If we weren't in contact with Fox 121.5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pop the doors, just in case we crash, we can get out. And just
And that Mayday call, yep.
yeah.
I wouldn't have a lot of time because we're not too far above it, but yeah,
No.
perfect. Nice
Okay.
work, nice work, nice work.
All right.
So this is where we're flying over the city. This is Lancaster on the right.
Yeah.
Palmdale is more over on the left over here.
Yeah.
They kind of look like one and the same, but there's
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, us Ridgecrest people, we usually call the whole place the AV.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Or just Lancaster / Palmdale.
We have Tango and we're landing.
Absolutely.
Aero 414 Whiskey Mike Foxtrot, Roger, make straight in, runway 24, reported 2 mile final, crossing the freeway.
All right, let's just go ahead and hold this heading. We're going to relax. We're going to go this way a little bit. We're going to pick up the AWAS,
Yep.
and then we're going to
Uniform Tango ident.
see if we can come in for a few touch and goes.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll tell you what, why don't we keep our altitude? This is a great heading, just kind of up this way. And by the way, we're getting beautiful out here.
It's
It's
gorgeous.
just like, this is a nice day.
Just wow.
The days we live for.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and pick up our weather. We'll turn this down and we'll pick up our weather. Gotta write it down.
Wind variable at 5.
Since you're so trimmed, the airplane flies itself.
Temperature 26, dew point 1, altimeter 2995. Visual runway 24 approaching use. Advise on initial contact, you have Tango.
Thank you.
Foxtrot information Tango 1650 Zulu. Wind variable at 5, weather's better than 5005. Temperature 26, dew point 1, altimeter 2995. Visual runway 24 approaching use. Advise on initial contact, you have Tango.
We're tangoing.
All right.
Alrighty. You know, just a guess. Looking at Fox, how far do you think we are from the airfield?
Runway 6, make right traffic, runway
From
6,
Fox.
report downwind.
What do you think about 10?
Good guess, kind of. We're about 6.
Oh, okay. 6 miles.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear what's going on back there.
For Victor Fox Tower, I want you to make left traffic to runway 6 and report downwind. So I want you on the north side.
Roger, I'll switch to left traffic for runway 6, stand on the north side, report downwind.
Oh, they're using runway 6.
Cessna 478, go ahead and make a right turn about 20 degrees to the west.
There's a few people back
And,
there. Let's do a
have
few
an
drills
aircraft I'm
before we
gonna
go
bring in straight
back.
into runway 6.
I don't want to.
Right turn 20 degrees, and I'll go to Joshua when you're ready.
I just want to give them a little time. They might not be able to fit us in because they have 5 airplanes back there.
It's a lot of airplanes.
Yeah, let's do some drills. Let's turn left and look at Palmdale a little bit. Look right over here at the golf course. Might get a little bumpy by the hills, but we can fly over there if you want.
Okay, let's do that.
124.55.
Yeah, thanks for your help. 478.
Guess what? Your flying is
Uniform
smooth.
Tango Fox Tower, make straight into runway 6.
You're flying as smooth now as you were under the hood. So now you look back at your instruments, you can read them a little better, can't you?
Yeah, it helps.
Just don't forget to always take your eyes back out too.
Yeah.
Back outside. Nice looking golf course down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
We will go back for some touch and goes. We just need to give a few minutes.
Yeah.
On the north side, that will be entering the downwind shortly.
Fox is getting hammered by traffic today.
Yeah.
You can see the aqueduct over here on the right.
Yeah.
Lake
And the
Palmdale
lake.
over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a nice day just to fly around and sightsee. Really would.
It is. We'll go over by the mall here if you want. Just kind of
Yeah.
straighten out.
Yeah.
We'll go do a circle by the mall. As long as we stay at 5,500 or
Okay.
or slightly higher, that's good.
Negative contact for Uniform Tango.
I think in a few minutes it might
Downwind 6.
calm down a little bit back there.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to let us in, you know. We want touch and goes.
Yeah, he may
can
say
tell
unable.
us, wait, yeah, enable.
Yeah.
Now, if you say landing, he'll work you in.
Yeah.
Northwest and for touch and goes with Tango.
Let's listen.
2901 Bravo Foxtrot, remain outside the class Delta for a minute. I'm saturated right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Whiskey Mike is in our
I'm wondering, would Palmdale let us in to do touch and goes?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. No, they just got too many special programs going on there right
Yeah.
now.
So,
They did for a while, but then some people abused it and they started taking pictures of things they shouldn't have been. And
yeah.
that,
So that's a good way to get people coming over and telling you to sign stuff.
yeah, and you know,
You did not see anything.
Yeah, exactly. So a few bad apples rolled in for the bunch.
That's how it goes. Unfortunately.
Yep.
There's kind of like China Lake. You wouldn't be going in there unless you had an emergency.
Well, exactly. Like right now, if we had an emergency, of course we can land there.
Yeah.
But we can fill out the paperwork later. We're all okay with that, right?
Yeah.
We want to get down safe. But when it
it's
comes
not
to
a-
yeah,
I was gonna say if it's not an emergency, just stay away.
exactly. Exactly. But it's good. Let's do some sightseeing. Now,
Okay.
don't be shocked if there's a little bump up here. So there's a
Yeah.
little canyon to our right, often spits air out. We'll go do a circle around Lake Palmdale. Does that sound good?
Sounds good. Yeah, I can tell even in this relatively slow airplane, we're going faster than the freeway.
Yeah.
And you know how that freeway is. People like haul ass. So yeah,
Yes, they do.
they're like kind of partially stressed on the freeway or just up here, just relaxing on this beautiful day. Can't beat that.
And believe it or not, you're learning a lot today just by flying level and just flying smooth, you know? This is a good day.
Yeah.
We'll let you do a circle around the lake. And then let me hear what's going on back there. Got one leaving.
4 Whiskey Mike, after you're out of the 360, you'll be number 3, following a Mooney on the north side. That will be on the downwind.
4 Whiskey Mike, after the 360, number 3, and we'll be looking for traffic.
Yeah, there's that hotel you can see from the freeway. I think it used to have a glass elevator like many moons ago.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, it's fun. Look at this mountain just right off our right. Isn't that pretty seeing it?
Oh yeah.
Seeing it this close.
Glad I brought my GoPro. That's for sure.
Yeah.
This is a good flight to put on YouTube. I usually put them all on, but like this will be like one especially like put it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
What a day.
Yeah, we live for these days.
Yeah.
And 64 Victor has a Cessna.
No, it's really nice.
I didn't know they got boat docks on this lake. I mean, why not? But I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what's fun about, flying. You can see things from the air that you just can't see
Yeah.
otherwise.
Clear to land, runway
Here comes the little ripples. There's these little ripples
Yeah.
right over here.
Yeah.
That's number 2.
You can circle the lake in any manner you see fit as long as you stay at 5,500 or above.
Okay. Yeah, we got the aqueduct almost right below us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the train tracks also. Rode the Metro Link on those train tracks. So
that's right.
Interesting flying over it.
If you need a
Oh,
maintenance
yeah.
shop, we've got 2 of them on the airfield. One is to the west of the airfield, west of the tower called Exodus, and then one's to the east of the tower called MH.
Can I go ahead and just go to transient for now? So I can just run a couple of checks myself.
Cessna 0 uniform, Tango affirmative, taxi, turn left on taxiway Alpha, taxi to transit.
Looks like it's slowing down back there. We'll
Left
go ahead
around
and head
Alpha,
back.
taxi
So
to
Tango's still
transient.
current.
704 uniform Tango.
They're using runway 6.
4 Whiskey Mike is right down.
That's pretty.
The number still looking for
If this tells you anything, that windmill by the lake is not turning.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a
your right wing.
Let's point to Apollo Park over there.
What's that?
Let's point towards Apollo Park over there.
Oh, okay.
Runway 6 clear to land, number 2, wind calm.
4 Whiskey Mike has traffic in sight. We're cleared to land, number 2.
All right, we'll just line up just like that. And I'm getting ready. I'm going to make the radio call today, okay? Just so I
Okay.
can kind of.
Just because it's so busy.
Well, I want to chat with him, see what he needs, okay?
Okay.
Fox Tower, could I get progressive taxi to transient Cessna 704 uniform Tango?
Cessna 740 uniform Tango affirmative, make a left turn there onto taxiway Alpha, so you'll be taxiing eastbound. And then once going eastbound, it'll be a right turn on taxiway Foxtrot.
Right turn on Foxtrot, Cessna 704 uniform Tango.
Fox Tower, Cessna 8546 uniform, 11 miles to the southeast at 5,500 feet. Information Tango, like to do 2 touch and goes if able.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot, hold short, runway 24, have an aircraft landing on 6 opposite direction.
Okay, we got it. Okay, good.
I usually try.
Yeah, what's that, sir?
I usually try to make sure I stop if I hear the radio, but
Oh, yeah, yeah. No
I
worries.
try, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing that's a little tricky about this, okay? We'll kind of stay on this long maze. This is perfect. But I want to show you something. So look down at my iPad. It's hard to see, but we're over the top of Palmdale's airspace.
Yeah.
They come up to 5,000.
So we don't want to descend into it.
4 Whiskey Mike, turn right at
So
taxiway
I'll
Alpha
tell you
4,
when to
taxi to
descend.
parking the street.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Time it just right, but we may have to work on descending a lot once we close to the airport. We're just going to do 2 landings today.
November 30 Delta Foxtrot, Fox Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Wind calm.
What a great day it's been.
Yeah.
So proud of your good work.
Yeah, we're actually on the approximately the runway heading at Inyo current for at least runway 33, which is the one we use the most.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, we're just over 10th Street West. About to cross it.
Point just right in that right in white building. Okay, just like this, perfect. Right here is perfect. Let's see, in a moment I'll have you start to descend. Alright, so I like your airspeed of 80. Just wait a second.
Now just come straight ahead and it'll be just a slight turn just in front of the Cherokee that's right up your nose. If you park in the next room or you can park in front of them on the concrete pad that's just ahead and to your left.
Okay, forward. I'll be parking overnight.
Roger that. If you want, on the south side next to the wrought iron fence, there is a tie down next to the Cessna that's next to that Cherokee.
See, we're right here. Well, we're right there. So let's go ahead and let's go crank it out. Power to 2,000. Maintain and trim 8. Let's stay at 80. And I'll make sure we don't get below 5. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna do just fine. Well, you're flying wonderful today.
Yeah, I think
Not
it
much
helped.
fly bad other days.
Well, yeah, I think it helped that I got a good night's sleep.
What direction are you heading?
You don't talk to over the hospital thing.
Still ready to talk to our Roger. Reach Crew. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
We're getting self this morning. Fox Tower,
We're looking good.
255, playing with Mike at 24, red for departure.
Yep, we are just clearing it right now.
255 Mike, Fox Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Winds calm. Say direction departure.
Look at Mike, where they're doing aerial survey work to the south. And clear for takeoff. Foxtrot at 2901 Bravo is leaving Rosamond at with Tango for full stop.
Warrior 2901 Bravo, Fox Tower, Roger. Make right traffic, runway 24, report down.
Right traffic 2401 Bravo.
Let's pull our power back just another 100 and speed up harnessing just a little bit. There you go. I like how you're maintaining 80. I'm going to give them a call.
Okay.
And Fox Tower, Skyhawk 8546 uniform, descending through 4700. We're just entering the class Delta on a left base runway 24.
Cessna 46 uniform, Fox Tower, Roger, runway 24, clear touch and go, winds calm.
Runway 24, clear touch and go, 8546 uniform. Very good, very good. All right, well, good. You already cleared us. That's good. So here, it's all about managing our descent. We'll do flaps in a moment. Actually, why don't we go ahead and put 10 flaps in just to sort of kind of help our descent rate a little bit. And we'll just keep 80. That looks good. See that little house off our nose?
Yeah.
I think point towards that's perfect.
Okay.
Why don't we just pull our power back another 100?
Okay.
That'll help us descend a little bit more.
Yeah, getting closer to the ground, getting a little bumpier.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Mild
Yeah.
bumps. Yeah.
That heat's got to go somewhere.
Yeah. It's got to go up.
Let's come to the right just a couple degrees. There you go.
I'll try to keep that house on our nose.
Looking good.
That building, it looks like from here.
01 Bravo, you're going to be number 2 following Cessna traffic, 2 mile left base to a 1 mile final.
Looking for traffic 01 Bravo.
Where's 01 Bravo? If you'd like, go ahead and swing it out toward and overfly the 14. Come in over the 14 and make your base.
Okay, 01 Bravo, we're going west, or correction, east of the 14.
Alright, we'll go 20 flaps.
20 flaps.
November 5 Tango Mike, free change approved. Have a good flight.
There
Just
you go. Looking good.
224.5.
Now we target 75. I'm on a real
Yeah,
base.
we're already at 75.
Look on the left just a hair. Right there's perfect. Looking good.
Went from like super smooth there to get bumped around a fair bit.
Yeah. Full power another 100. That'll help our descent. That's perfect. Looking
Knox
good.
Tower, Sirius 718 Bravo Pop is about a 5 mile left base, runway 24.
And Warrior 01 Bravo, continue eastbound until you're over Sierra Highway. You'll be number 3 following it. Sirius on a
Let's go 30
3
flaps
mile
early.
left base
30
to
flaps.
a 2.5 mile final.
That's good.
And Sirius calling Fox Tower, taken.
Sirius 718 Bravo Pop is left base, runway 24, about 3 miles out.
Sirius 718 Bravo Papa Fox Tower,
Forward,
Roger,
just
make
look there.
straight in,
We'll
runway
turn it on.
24. Actually, go ahead and fly your heading that you're on, number 2
pull
following
the power
Cessna
to
traffic
100.
on a 1 mile final.
Okay,
Yeah, we
Roger
pitch
that.
over
I'm looking for
65.
718 Bravo Pop.
That'll actually help us.
Descending for Bravo Pop.
I'm descending even more.
Correction, Warrior 2901 Bravo, you can go ahead and make a right turn over the 14, number 3 following
Pull back a
Sirius
little bit.
traffic.
165 right there.
Over the 14 on a
Yeah,
left.
full power back to idle.
Okay, we're turning
We're at idle.
right now on
Okay,
14,
good.
we're number 3, 01 Bravo.
It'll be a little steeper approach. Now get ready to start adding in a little. I'll tell you when. Go ahead and add in a little bit of power.
We're inbound to her.
Right there's good.
6 miles. Like RNF.
All right.
4, runway 24.
Nothing changes.
3 Kilo Foxtrot Fox.
Center
Tower,
line
Roger,
looks
reporter,
good.
inbound.
Speed looks good.
Kilo Fox will go.
All right.
Bravo Pop turning final.
So this will be a little more of a smoother run
Sirius
now.
Bravo Papa, Roger, number 2 following
And
Cessna on short final just over the
slowly
numbers.
go
Runway
back
24
to
cleared to
idle.
land.
Come around
Ran variable
out.
4.
Lift up on the
Number 2 clear to
nose.
land, Cessna inside
Lift up
Bravo
on the
Pop.
nose. Hold it up. Hold it up. Right there. Now hold it. Perfect. Just like that. Okay. Flaps. I got them. You get your heartbeat.
Okay. Carbeat in.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Warrior 01 Bravo,
Okay,
now
let's
you're number
go.
2 following Sirius traffic on a 1 mile final. Runway 24 clear to land, wind variable 3.
Okay.
Clear to land number
Engine
2,
instruments in the
runway
green.
24, 01 Bravo.
Airspeed is already live. 55. Rotate.
Good. There you go.
Bumpy,
Yeah, it is.
but only close to the ground.
Let's pull up just a little bit. Please. There you go. Just a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, trying to get us back on center line. Extended center line. belts, good for safety belts.
Oh, good.
Landing lights, beacon.
Very
Contact
good.
with tower.
Put turn right base now.
Yeah, say we're about 45 already.
Yeah.
Pretty close to it.
Let's keep that turn going.
Okay.
Very good. Good job on the guns. That was nice. What's out of Scotia power? Just a little. And we'll go flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
Keep that turn going.
Oh, you just want to keep it going?
Right to here, not to the there. Now we're perpendicular. See that?
Okay, yeah. There we go.
All right. Let's put a turn on it. Keep that turn coming a little quicker. There you go. And we'll go flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
That's good. All right. Go ahead and reduce the power a little bit. We want to pitch for 65. Right up in here. Reduce that power. It's perfect. That's good. Looks great. Oh, we're a little slow. Add a little power for me. There you go. Right there. Now the thermals want to bump us around. We just keep working to stay center line. Very good.
Wow, got a...
Reduce your power, please. I know we got a big push. It's okay. We'll fix it. There, that looks good.
Okay.
Alright, we'll get ready. And back to idle. Alright, pull a little back pressure. Just hold that nose up. Now see how we're keeping the prop up? Now flare. Hold it. Hold it. And good job.
Oh, awesome. That felt so good.
Now base
Thank you, Foxtrot, runway 24, clear to land.
next exit. So we'll start applying brakes very,
Nice gentle brakes.
very lightly.
That's the 46 uniform, turn left taxiway off the 4, taxi to Barnes. Have a good day.
Left it out for core, taxi to Barnes, and hopefully a nice little break soon. 8546 uniform.
Doubt it.
Alright, keep on going. We got someone coming in behind us.
Okay.
Keep it up a little bit. There you go. And now we'll exit here on the yellow. I should just take the hand off the yellow. There you go.
Don't need the
Exactly. Looking good. That was a nice finish to a beautiful day.
Yeah. Dig that.
Sorry, no, Billy. I'm just going to get my door. There we go. We'll find an angle left to make sure it tells